What's up guys, it's Tyler from the Aquatic Journal. Today's video is about a pond that I've been building for a little while now. It's actually in my parents' backyard. We dug it out last year, so there's a whole bunch of footage that I don't have of this project, but I wanted to show you kind of what we're doing with it right now and kind of how that all works, so that later on I can go on and do a part 2 and a part 3 and really show you how this pond progresses from basically a hole in the ground to like a fully functioned pond that will hold some beautiful koi fish. So that's what this video is going to be like. There's a whole bunch of footage that's missing, but it gives you kind of an idea of how we did the whole project. So if you like this, make sure to subscribe so you can see the later parts. So this is what the pond looks like right now. So this is what it looks like dug out. We dug this out last year. It's about 16 feet long from left to right by 15 feet from front to back-ish, and about 4 feet deep in the middle there. On the right, we have this section. It's like 20 feet long-ish by 3 feet wide, so a pretty good amount of pond area. In the back here is where the waterfall will be, so where those cinder blocks are there will be waterfall number 1, and then waterfall number 2 will be way down there on the end. So that's what it looks like now, and I'll show you guys the rest later. So I got most of the retaining wall built here. So it's like this. The waterfall 1 will basically flow right past this, so it'll be right up against this here, flow into the pond there. The other one is going to be a bog filter, so it'll flow this whole length. You can see how deep that is, so it's about 18 inches deep, all the way up to those steps up there. So it'll step down into the bog filter all the way through and waterfall into the pond. But that's what we got done today. We gotta wait for some more stuff to come in before we can get the rest done. So. All right, second weekend here. We put in both the pad, which is right there, and then the liner over top of it, over this whole thing here. So there's a lot of work. Once we fill it up, we'll have to stretch it out. We'll do that tomorrow. You can see I dug out the little waterfall right there, and then in the back on this side we dug out the bog filter. So that's what it looks like. I ended up losing a bunch of footage from this pond build, but I'll show you what I have. This is the first half of the time lapse of filling up the pond. So basically what I did is I just moved all the rocks, let the pond settle a little bit, and then pull out as many wrinkles as I could and then fill it up the rest of the way. I timed filling up 2 5-gallon buckets and found out that we're filling up at about 600 gallons an hour. We filled it up for 7 hours and 21 seconds, so we're right about 4,200 gallons without the waterfall. The bog filter is going to add probably a couple hundred gallons itself as well, so I think 4,200 gallons is probably a safe estimate. I couldn't get all the wrinkles out when we were doing this, so I basically just did the best that I could, got as many as I could, and then we'll just hide the rest with rocks. So this is part 1. Part 2 will be finishing out the waterfall and all the stuff that goes with that. And then we'll probably do a part 3 to this video way down the road that is just what it looks like when it's all said and done. So once we get the landscaping done, everything settled, the fish finally go in. So if you're interested in that, please consider subscribing. Come check it out when I do part 2. And again, when we do part 3, we're going to add a bunch of good koi fish to here, probably a good dozen or 18 or so koi fish into it when it's all said and done. So if you enjoy with this, please subscribe, like the video, let me know what you think in the comments below, and thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.